going to tell you about similarities and differences between Korean wedding culture and American wedding culture. I could find many similarities and differences both of them, but because I have only 3 minutes to tell you, I'm going to introduce 5 similarities and 7 differences. First, both cultures spend a lot of money when they have wedding. As you know, this part really depends on the people who get married. They can spend lots of money. They also can save a lot of money. Second, people buy rings for their marriage. Women prefer diamond rings, right? It must be totally same. Third, people take pictures after finish their wedding. It might be memorable action for these big events. Fourth, I'm a little bit confused about this conception, but both cultures have banquet hall. I'm not sure that when I was in class, my professor told me that they don't have banquet hall, so they usually use other ways such as church. However, my cousin who lives in LA, he is American, told me that they have banquet hall, so it might be right. Fifth, people who join the wedding dress up. This is kind of manners. These 5 things are obviously similar. In contrast, both cultures are too different many parts of wedding. First, in Korea, we don't have to worry about guest accommodation. We don't need to worry about this because Korea is not as big as America. Second, wedding invitation. America has a limitation about this, but Korean doesn't have. Third, matchmaking. Korea is very popular using matchmaking from people who are familiar with. It usually comes from parents. However, in America, they usually find their partners by themselves. Fourth, wedding time. Korea usually spend more than 2 hours for their wedding. It could be really boring. However, I heard that American wedding doesn't spend much time like this. They spend usually 10 to 20 minutes. Is that right? Fifth is the house part. I mean the housing. In Korea, husband usually prepare house and wife try to put the things in the house. But American doesn't care who prepares the house. Sixth is about officiate. American officiator should have license. Korea doesn't need to officiator to get license. We usually ask the people whom we are familiar with or old people who are authoritative. Have you ever seen the white envelope? Inside of this envelope, friends or people who attend wedding put the money, and it gives to their wedding hero or heroine. This is part of Korean culture. The money will be back when you get married or your child get married. Thank you for listening.